Hi everyone, this is Jessie from the Cohocton Public Library. Today we are making rag wreaths. They look like this. And they're heart-shaped and super fun for Valentine's Day. The materials that you would like to have handy are a coat hanger and then lots and lots of strips. I have everything divided by type. The strips are about at least 6 inches long and maybe an inch wide. And I have all different types of material. This is some Valentine's fabric that we have cut up. We have some wired ribbon cut into strips. Some of it is just red and some of it is Valentine's themed. And the bulk of our kits and what I have here today are burlap strips. So this is a burlap ribbon or sheet that is cut into about an inch wide and 6 inches long. I have that in kind of a tan and I have it in bright pink and red. I also have some white ribbon that we cut up just to bury everything. So if you got a kit from us, then you got the clothes hanger and some strips. You might have all one color or a variety of things. And based on what you have on at home, you can work that into, and you can do this with all things that you have at home. So you don't need to get a kit if you haven't got one yet. And I have things divided so that as we tie our strips onto our heart, you can vary because you're going to want to go maybe a pattern between your tan and your pink, or maybe a little bit of everything, but you're going to want to mix it together so that it looks even all the way around. You don't want to get to here and have run out of something, if that makes sense. Right. The other thing we have in your kit is a paper cutout word. It says love. And we did that on our Cricut machine here at the library. So kind of a fun extra thing that you can put on your wreath. So today I'm going to show you how to bend your coat hanger, how to start tying your strips, and then how to glue on the word. I figured you didn't want to sit here and watch me tie on all of our strips, but next month we will be doing a craft together on Zoom. So that would be a fun way to interact while we make our craft. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. You want a nice clothes hanger? I have a metal one. I'm gonna stretch it out so I have a point at the bottom. That's gonna be the point in my heart. And then these are gonna be sort of the shoulders. We're gonna fold our point, our coat hanger hook over like that. Okay, and then you might need to adjust it, pull it in more so then it's flat, and maybe, oh, this is an old coat hanger. It bent a little bit on me, so be gentle with them. Just kind of rounding out the shoulders of my heart, but you won't see that quite so much with the rags, your strips tied around the heart. So it's hard to see it with me in the background. There's our heart. All right. And then one last thing that you can do is to take that hook and bend it right side up. So now I have a hook on the back of my wreath so I can hang it on the door. So on this one, you can see, I think, my hook right there. And that's really handy, kind of a built-in wreath hook. Okay, and then it's really simple. You're gonna start on one side, you're gonna take your strips. Some of them, if they're a little wide, you can fold them in half. Or for example, with my fabric, there's a wrong side that does not look as pretty. So I'm gonna fold it in half. Just once or twice, probably just once. I'm not worried about these moving too much. It's just gonna be hung up. So just one tie, one little knot, and then you're gonna wanna space it out. So if I have a lot of the one type of fabric, I might do 3 strips of this and then work in a light pink of the burlap or whatever you have, all right? So make yourself a pattern, and that way, It will be the same all the way around, and it will be easy to remember as you go. And don't worry if it's really easy to work in some more strips in different areas. So if you have one spot that looks maybe too red and you want to work in some pink, you can just spread it out and put another one in there. All right, really simple. So I did 2 of the red fabric. Now I think I'll do 1 of the brown, and I'm gonna fold that in half. The burlap will pull apart if it's too thin, so don't cut yours too thin. 1 inch is a good size. And the burlap is also harder to tie if it's too wide. So 1 inch is right where you want it. And don't worry about them looking perfect, because once you have all of your strips, it's gonna fill up and look really nice. So each one doesn't have to look perfect. The whole will look really good. All right, so I'm gonna stop there with this one, but you would just keep tying all the way around till it's nice and full, like this one. All right, now we made this last year and it was a lot of fun, but this year we added our Cricut letter to show off our Cricut machine. We have a Cricut station set up, and we are gonna try and make it so that I'm using just a little bit of tacky glue to stick my word on. But I would like to set up a Cricut station so that you folks could come and maybe work on a project with our machine. And it's really handy for Valentines or cards. You can make some really fun, simple ones. And I'll show you another thing that we've done with it in just a moment. Get my glue on there. Again, just basic tacky glue. This is a Scotch brand, but I know Elmer's has a nice tacky glue too. And I'm just gonna touch the glue spots to different ribbons. And I'll hold it up so you can see, because it's not done yet. All right. Just a little something to add to it. Some of the kits have smaller words. So something like that could be maybe on the side instead of this big one right across the middle, I think. There we go. Press my little glue dots in there. There we are. So really simple, fun craft. You can use it with scraps you have around the house and things that you're gonna throw out. Any red fabric will do, even a t-shirt will look really cool. We have some more ribbon coming in, so if you didn't get your kit yet, don't worry, I'm making up more. And if you're looking for more fun things to do for Valentine's Day, I don't know if you can see behind me, that is our craft by appointment. So we have, it's an activity for your family group to come and do together, sort of a self-directed program. We have, this is, you see my little heart cut out? This is another thing that we did on the Cricut, but you'll come in and you'll stamp this with a fingerprint stamp. And I have red ink and silver and pink. So whichever looks good to you. And once you've stamped it, you can take the cover sheet off and it will say, I love you with all my heart. And it will have a fingerprint heart on it. So it turns out really cute. You can kind of see the one that Azalea did up on the wall, or you'll just have to come in and see it. So call us to make an appointment for you and your family to come in. You can read a book, do the activity, and then I have a goodie bag for you to take home. Just some fun things that we have for Valentine's Day. All right. So I hope you're all enjoying the snow. Sorry for our crazy hours with closures and things because of the snow, but we are back at it this afternoon and we will see you today and tomorrow. So call us for an appointment. We look forward to seeing you. Thanks all. Have a good one.